Hey Collective, Starseed, Lightworker, Twin Flame and Soulmates. Welcome to Lorraine Rangi's Tarot. So, let's dive in there and see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. So let's go, let's do this. So you were coming in with the Star card, and you were coming in with Temperance here in your reading. Powerful combination. Now, just before I bust a move, I just like to say I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as counselling and mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Details are in the description box below this video. Okay. See, there is more than one way in which I can define these two cards here in your reading. So the first way I'm going to come in here is that if it's a wish, now this is both you and your person, if you are wishing for something like each other, here there are requirements, there are steps that one must take in order to make the wish come in, because it's not about just sitting there and hope. Hope is a good thing here. I'm not saying that it's not. All right, hope for change, the hope for something different, something better here. It is a good mindset to have, hope. But there are steps that one must take in order to get the wish fulfillment here. That's one way in which I can look at it. When the rest of your cards come in, then I'll be able to break it down even further. Okay? Now, another way in which we can look at the Star card here in your reading is that for your person, you are the one. Here, coming in with the Star card. And what I mean by that, you are the one. You are someone that your person has always wanted in their life. And now what I mean by that, here, it's your makeup. It's your characteristics, it's your attitude here, your confidence here in your reading, your communication style. It's everything inclusive, compassion and empathy. See, of course, most people want a certain type of person, and of course most people have a checklist, okay? Well, with these two cards coming out here, what it's talking about there is that you tick the boxes here in your reading when it comes to your person. Now, of course, this is vice versa, and what you find attractive about a potential partner, you see that in your person. All right. Now, another thing that I want to add here is, in terms of the Star card talks about self here in your reading, and that is normally how I would describe the Star card. Now, when you're coming in with the Star card, you're talking about someone who loves themselves, loves who they are here. They have faith in what they do, faith in themselves and the universe here, that what they are doing here, I think that's the best way of saying it here, is true and correct. You also have hope that things are going to change, things are going to get better. I am going to get better, I am going to change here, is a good way in which it can be said here in your reading. And there is one more when you're coming in with the Star card. Now, of course, when you're talking about the Star card, most people would say the Star comes after the Tower. And what that means there is, it's about the rebuild, it's about the rebirth here of oneself. A better version of oneself is how you could see the Star card here in your reading. And so the past here are lessons that you have learned, and it's from those lessons that you have been able to cultivate here positive seeds of change for yourself here in your reading now. But when you're coming in with the Star card, it's not a selfish, I just want to be mindful here, it's not a selfish way of looking at where you're at and where other people are at here. See, if you have that open door, or how would you say it? Open door, or that opportunity to help another person. Another way in which people would say it is play it forward, but this is deeper. This goes deeper here. If you can help another person deal with their negative attachments to a past pain, hurt and fear that they have suffered here, of neglect, abandonment and rejection, then that is what is needed, and that is what you do here also. That's what I'm picking up. See, this is why temperance is also coming in here in your reading. It does talk about that realistic approach to change. I normally talk about changing in oneself, but it's also about helping and supporting others to change, to make better choices, to plant positive seeds of change here. Temperance in the Star card. Hence why here your person sees you as the one. Because of all of those that I have just mentioned in the former is what you are doing and what you are applying in your life, your ambition, where you want to go and where you want to strive. Because coming in with the Star card, you choose your freedom to think for yourself here, which is really important here, guys, to come away from the program. With temperance on the board, what temperance is saying here, it's not going to be as, or I want to say easy, it's not going to be easy because the changes involve yourself. You've got deep-rooted mindsets here, patterns and habits here, things that stop you, things that make you resist change, and your stamina and endurance to, that's where that courage comes in, to face your fear, to make the changes, to take the steps to come out of your comfort zone, which what I'm going to define that comfort zone in as, it's not about free thinking. It's not about independent thinking or thinking for yourself. It's about thinking the same way as other people here. Hence the program. Because that's what those cards are talking about here. The bigger scale of things here, where I can break it down so that it's not just a phrase, you're the star. Here, or you have temperance here in your reading. Okay, so that you can see how to connect the dots for yourself as well as your person here in your reading. And what it also talks about here is that you're a damn temptation to a lot of people, whether this is positive or negative here. Coming in with the Star card, it can be seen as being able to cope and manage with, well, what were they? Fear here, poverty. You also have death, you have criticism here. See, that's all part of the comfort zone here. And by having everybody is born free here, free to think, but you do conform to certain institutions. I just want to make sure I touch on that as well here. But what your cards are talking about here, because I want to be mindful with temperance here, is that those are the things that you have to tackle within yourself. Fear, poverty, these are main big triggers that a lot of people don't want to think about. It keeps them trapped in the program. However, I'm going to keep moving forward here. Okay. Okay, what are we allowed to know? Let's see what other messages we have. So you have the sign card. Okay, you have the Seven of Cups, the Two of Cups. Okay, so you have the Sun card. Once again, you were coming in with the Seven of Cups, and you were also coming in with the Two of Cups here in your reading. Well, coming straight in with the Star card and Temperance, what these three cards are talking about here is, how do I get it? How do I get my person? How do I get them to notice me? This is coming in as a wish here. See, this is the challenge and the obstacle here is I don't know what to do. I don't know what it is that I need to do to get what I am wanting here. Yeah, of course, this can be both you and your person coming in with the Two of Cups here in your reading. See, it also talks about here in your reading wanting to go back to your person, and also, well, I get here wanting to go back to your person and your person, so that your person comes towards you, because your person isn't coming towards you at this time. See, what it talks about here in your reading with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups, you are coming in with 9. The Nine of Cups here, it can be seen as an expectation here. Because this is the wish, the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups. How can I get this? How can I push through the muddle here, these thoughts? Like I said, it's that independent thinking. How can I come away from the program? I get that with the Seven of Cups here in your reading. I've got all of these things that I give my time and attention to here. I'm doing all of these things to get my person's attention, but it isn't working. What I get here in your reading is with the Sun card. The Sun card is coming in as the truth. Out of all those options, the main option is your person. And this is vice versa. Like I said, you are the star that outshines all the others here in your reading. But the obstacle here is to get your person to come towards you. I am picking that up here as well. Okay. And I spoke about, when I broke down Temperance and the Star card, here I spoke about what it is that you need to do. So you can book an image reading with me. See, what I also pick up here in your reading is that you're finally realizing here just how much your person means to you. That they are not an option here. But more importantly, see, what I also pick up here is that in the past, your person may have treated you as an option. And so you walked away because your person had choices. Now, what I'm picking up here with the Sun card coming in as the truth here is now you know your person has options, but I still want a shot with my person. That's what it talks about here. That's what I'm picking up from these cards. Because what it could be talking about here in your reading is that you're not talking to your person, they're not talking to you, there's no communication happening here in your reading. See, what it can also talk about here in your reading, patterns and habits. You have patterns and habits. Your person still has patterns and habits. Coming in with the Seven of Cups here. And knowing, oh yeah, no, I do have patterns and habits. And yeah, I know my person has patterns and habits too. But even though you have these patterns and habits here, and this is your person as well, you just want your person. And you know, you could very well have options around you and you didn't know who to choose either here. Just bear with me, but this is talking about here in your reading, you know, you don't want these options. You know that it's your person. Or someone like your person. I don't know if that's going to happen here, okay? Because people are different. So let's just keep going here, all right? Okay, 17, 18. This is interesting here, guys. Okay, so you have the Ten of Cups. You were coming in with the King of Cups. You were also coming in with the Queen of Pentacles here. Now, what I'm picking up here in your reading is that your person is actually, they are quite focused on you at this point in time. A little bit more than focused, I would say here. I did speak about the Star card here in your reading. You outshining all the other options that your person has, because your person is ready to take a leap of faith towards you. This King of Cups is wanting to come in and take this leap here in your reading. This King of Cups is already in love here. But what it also talks about here in your reading, well, yeah, this King of Cups is also a star, in a sense. When I spoke about the work that you do on yourself here, this King of Cups is also coming in as the Star card here in your reading. Wow. What I also pick up here with the King of Cups is that this person actually has a really good way of thinking here. This person is a high level, has a really high level of thinking, communicating here. This person definitely communicates from their heart space here in your reading. Just what I'm going off on your cards here. See, they can talk about how they feel. They are open to exploring those emotions in terms of communication here. See, even the King of Cups wants to come back in here in your reading. This person wants union here. You know, what I'm also picking up here is that this could very well be somebody new here in your reading. And you also have the Queen of Pentacles. Because what it talks about here in your reading, it's, well, what I'm also picking up here is that this King of Cups wants you to notice them. See, they know that you have options here. The Sun card. They know that here. But it's coming in as walking away from those options and going towards the King of Cups. You have someone that's ready to make a move, here collective, ready to make an offer, the King of Cups. And I spoke about in the beginning about the tick box, eh? I do get that this King of Cups ticks the boxes here, guys. Because you do have opportunities here to create here your passion, your desire. It's also coming in here, you know, you do love your freedom here coming in. This is how it's coming in. All right, guys, I just want to make sure I touch on everything that I need to in your reading here. And you are coming in with the Queen of Pentacles. This person sees you as stable. They may even know that you're stable. They may know that you work. You own your own business here. See, the King of Cups is coming in as the Star, as well as yourself here in your reading. All right? So let's keep going and let's see what advice I have for you. All right, so you have the High Priestess. There it is. There it is, I should say. So with the High Priestess coming in here, what it talks about there in your reading, well, what you're coming in with is learning to trust in yourself and the universe, that this is the correct path. And the correct path here is coming in as the Star card. And I spoke about the Star card, the many ways in which it can be defined here in your reading, especially coming in with Temperance. Okay? Here, we're coming in with compassion and empathy here in your reading. It's coming in as listen to those intuitive nudges. Listen to them. Learn to trust. I get that's the main thing here in your reading. All right, because I get here you are going to know, but you won't know until this person actually steps towards you. All right. This person is going to take a leap of faith. It's going to take a leap of faith towards the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is coming in as the High Priestess here. And then you also have the Star card. And you have Temperance. Okay. And you also have the Sun. So I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your reading. And I'll catch you later, collective. Bye.